I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now I'm hearing something about your peace, okay? Ooh, these cards fell. I'm also hearing something about a peaceful mind that you have, okay? Something is bringing you peace finally, okay? It's kind of like your baseline is what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing something about you being unbothered, okay? You're having some sort of unbothered energy, resting in some sort of calm, quiet, I'm hearing serene space, okay? It's as though it's like the silence is only ever a threat to the people who fear real peace, is what I'm hearing, okay? Wow. It's as though like you went ghost on somebody, okay? Because someone was trying to play some sort of silent treatment towards you, is what I'm hearing, for like a control tactic. That's why these cards are flying around. They're messy. The situation is messy, okay? It's like people didn't want you to get the last say, is what I'm hearing. So they kind of went ghost. They left you out in the cold. That might be of significance. It's balancing things out. We were getting even like Ace of Swords energy, Temperance energy. Things are balancing themselves out because you caught clarity in the situation with this Ace of Swords. Things are going to balance themselves out in the starting position. But at the same time, I do feel as though all of this was unknown to you, almost like moon energy, okay? It's as though like you kind of had to keep your wits about you, especially with this Page of Pentacles energy, because it's like you knew exactly what this opportunity was going to bring you. But I'm hearing it's like you didn't want to, it almost like you didn't want it to flatter you, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, finally, this person is gone, is kind of what you're feeling maybe. Because it's just like, or maybe you walked away from someone, but I'm kind of feeling like this person tried to give you the silent treatment, some sort of controlling tactic. Maybe they tried to get you to do something that you didn't want to do. And when they stepped away, it kind of just like was their punishment and not theirs, is what I'm hearing. Crazy energy. What in the world? But yeah, it's like you broke out. You got clarity that you needed. This sun energy, this that I'm hearing with this unknown card, this journey card, it's almost like you're taking a leap of faith as well with some sort of Fool energy here. You're finally going towards the horizon, really, towards the horizon of clarity with this bird, these birds popping through. 3 might be significant at this time, or you might even be seeing like feathers, you know, flying around, feathers on the ground. That might resonate with you, okay, collective? But nonetheless, I feel as though someone wasn't expecting you to balance the energies out, okay? I'm hearing feng shui with it, okay? But yeah, it's like this person walked away. They kind of just stopped. I don't know what it is. It's like they stopped reaching out. And maybe it was like they were trying to punish you. They were probably trying to like assume you were going to panic, but you didn't, collective, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. It's almost like they tried to silence you, but they silenced themselves, okay? Wow. That's the energies I'm hearing. Yeah, this might have been in a relationship, okay? Maybe you two were partners, lovers maybe, close friends, close family member, okay? That might be a significance. Yeah, because we're getting this 2 of Cups energy, okay? There's something to do with some sort of union, some sort of connection to a relationship with this water energy. I heard the word waters, like something's being watered. Okay, water, I don't know why. Water might be of significance. That might be a name, okay? But nonetheless, this person was not expecting you to dip out, okay, collective? Yeah, now it's like you're content in the hidden undercurrents, and they aren't. Yeah, that makes sense. They're heartbroken. It's as though when they walked away, they were hoping that you would run after them, okay, collective? As though you would chase after them, kind of like one of those weird, not really weird, but kind of like those romanticized movies or something. You know, when like the girl walks away and the guy tries to catch up to her and say, "No, I need you in my life." You know what I mean? kind of vibe. That's the energies that I'm feeling with that. That's interesting. But you didn't chase after them, collective. You kind of like, I'm hearing something about signed, sealed, delivered. Like you cut the cord on it. You went with the flow, okay, with this go with the flow energy. It's almost like water under a bridge is what I'm hearing with this energy. We got water, we have a bridge. Number 31 might be of significance, but it's like you're working with the current, not against it. So because they decided to walk away, you went with that energy too. You were like, okay, well, this is where we both close off, you know what I mean? And it's like you're realizing now that you're in peace, you're in solitude, okay? That makes sense why that messaging was coming through. I was getting something about you're in a quiet space, you're resting, okay? And it's like your silence is the threat, okay? They were thinking that peace would almost make you feel fearful of like what's happening in the silence, but and nonetheless, it's like you went with the flow. You adjusted your sails, okay? And yeah, now the flow wins over force is what we're hearing here. Yeah, now it's like they feel responsible, okay, from almost creating this volcanic energy, creating some sort of disparity in the relationship that was solidified. Because you're in this Nine of Cups energy, feeling very content. This is you on one side, and this is them on the other with this Two of Cups energy, okay? And the scales are being balanced out. It's like the water is just flowing back and forth, and it just neutralizes, you know, with that Temperance energy. Yeah, it was almost as though they didn't expect you to be content. It's like they dropped the ball and they realized that, you know, you're happier without them, which is kind of crazy. It's like they thought that you were going to come rushing back, but you're actually unbothered, collective, okay? That makes so much sense why that word came through. You're unbothered. Wow. It's even giving this vibe where it's like a flower growing out of a weird spot, like in the pavement, in the concrete. It kind of gives that vibe that you are that flower, that you're just growing out of the turmoil or the eruptions of these volcanic dynamics, okay? These silent withdrawals, but you found your peace, and it's like they're realizing that their tactic backfired. Yeah, you're just like, no. It's almost like putting up a piece of garlic to a vampire and it just hissing, you know? I really get that vibe where it's just like you just zipped your aura. It's like you closed out the leaks. You closed out all of these weird invitations. I'm just hearing signed, sealed, delivered, and it's like you signed the seal. You sealed everything up. The envelope is sealed now. You're protecting your frequency, okay? And it's like these people didn't expect you to just like they did not expect you to come out. Like I'm hearing something about popping and locking. They didn't think that you would come out with this almost like empowered energy, okay? Something about you is just exuberating this level of strength that they weren't quite thinking that you would be able to encapsulate over a period of time. But here you are, collective. You're just being yourself. You're working on yourself, okay? And they're creeping up in the middle of the night. Oh, maybe not. Hopefully not in the middle of the night, please. You know, but they're creeping up, and they're just not getting what they wanted from you. Is what I'm hearing, okay? They're almost heartbroken that you healed. You recovered from this tactic. It's a tactical failure on their part. It's like they did not even know that this distance helped you. It's almost like this distance helped you survive all of their dynamics, all of their tricks, all of their trades. That's what I'm hearing. This is their silent punishment, okay? They're feeling the backfire. It's like they're trying to now figure out what their next step is, but they're lost, collective, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing they're in a hot mess too. These cards feel like a hot mess, okay? Okay, we're getting a lot of 3 energy, 31 and 30, okay? That might be a significance. That might even be the age range or something like that, okay? But yeah, this is their deadline. No more waiting, okay? It's do or dissolve, you know? Faith grows from movement. You know, it's like you just moved on and they were hoping that you would still be in the spot that they left you at, okay? I mean, I almost hear like a word hiccup, left you at. Like they tried to at you into a conversation, into a situation, but it's way past its due date. Like you never returned a reply. That might be of significance, okay? It's like the time is ticking. Maybe they were hoping that you would show up at XYZ spot, coming to collect is what I'm hearing, but you never showed up, okay, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, they're just really, I'm hearing just like down in the dumps about it, okay? And you just kind of called to action with the whole situation. You took responsibility because these expectations got placed on you, okay? It was like a fight or flight situation. You were feeling perhaps chained, getting devil energy from the hound here. But nonetheless, there was promises said, promises I'm hearing told towards you, said and done, okay? Maybe said and done as in never done at all. Like it was signed, sealed, delivered, but never completed, okay? But yeah, now you have the permission to power down, or maybe they're powering down. But it feels as though in this energy, like you're taking time to breathe. You're taking time to yourself to find peace, to have tactical recoveries is what I'm hearing. Because when you stopped reaching out to this individual after their subtle punishments, after they think that you would be panicking, running back to fix some sort of dynamic, you know, you just decided to take care of yourself. You decided to not be guilty to I'm hearing towards resting, towards your rest and recovery, okay, towards your withdrawal. Now that you're resting, now that you're returning sharper, I'm hearing any sort of retrieval tactics, any sort of return tactics that they're making, it's just not working out, okay? You're recharged, you're better than ever. You have like your full sense to you again, is what I'm hearing. It's like almost like it's like you have your wits about you again, okay? And it's like you kind of had to step up and call to action, have planning, move your feet, kind of progress towards movement, towards loving yourself again, okay? The proper way, or finding people who love you properly, okay? And it's like you took a deep breath, you took a deep step back, is what I'm hearing, and you just decided to just enjoy the absence of this drama while you're recovering all at the same time. It's like these people weren't expecting you to recover. It's almost like being a child of two narcissistic parents, you know, and it's like you decided to cut your family off because they're crazy, you know what I mean? Just, you know, that may not resonate with everyone. It might even just be a friend, you know. We're getting fake friend energy. This could be two-faced energy. This could be poker energy, okay? Where it's like the smiles that they're having with you, towards you in the past, maybe in the present, or maybe in the distant future. It's just like all these patterns are now aligning to you in your head. You're like, okay, this is their algorithmic pattern. This is what they're doing. This is what they're saying, you know what I mean? And so it's like all these false promises, all these false tales, okay? A lot of lying is what I'm hearing. A lot of repeated falsities is what I'm hearing, okay? A lot of lies to decorate how they really feel, okay? It was almost like, oh, you look, you know, like something about your looks maybe. I don't know what it is. I'm hearing somebody saying something about your looks, and then it's like a backhanded compliment. You know what I mean? It's like they tried to flip the script, but it came off a little funky. You kind of tapped into the energies from the past. You might be, like, I'm hearing not even resonating, but like I'm hearing something about you reminiscing, or you're almost having like, you're thinking back on the past. You're contemplating the past. You're remembering things that happened and why they happened and why you feel certain ways about certain situations. Like you might be looking at yourself in the mirror when you wear a particular dress and remembering what they said. You might be wearing a particular suit, remembering what they said, or a particular outfit, okay? Just certain things that they were saying behind your back or in a sly way that didn't quite sit with you until later on. And like you didn't quite pick up on it, but then you realized, oh, this is what they were saying. You know what I mean? It's like almost like, it's so weird. It's very backhanded, okay? But nonetheless, the patterns are repeating themselves. It's like you're stepping back and realizing what this individual is doing to you. Maybe even individuals. It could have been even a group, okay? A group of family members, okay? It might be even like a chain of events in a group situation, okay? I'm also getting vibes where it's like, because you step back from the drama, they're watching you, okay? I'm hearing multiple people, actually. It's almost as though when you cut one person off, you decided to cut the head of all the snakes off. It's like Medusa or something, you know what I mean? they were hoping to keep you in a stone-like position, keep you frozen like Medusa, you know, turning these people into stone, okay? But because you cut off the head of the snake, you know, of all the snakes, they're realizing that their distance brought you peace, okay, is what I'm hearing. You decided to just lay back and relax, okay, collective? You decided to live your life, and it turned their entire scheme upside down, is what I'm hearing. They weren't ready for that, okay? Yeah, and now you're going to be stepping into connections that do serve you, collective. You're healing. You're doing this inner work. You're doing this inner shadow work to love yourself again, okay, to have passion, to have creativity towards your inner, like, I'm hearing your inner love, your inner emotions, okay? I'm hearing something about you getting rooted, too, okay? Something about your root chakra, okay? Keeping your foot planted on the ground at all times, okay? Even when you're sitting, okay? Maintaining the way that you come across when you're sitting and standing. Something about that, just standing in your truth, sitting in your truth, no matter what position you're in, that's what you're doing, is what I'm hearing, okay, collective? And something about there's going to be a fated arrival. You might be leaving one relationship and going right into the next one, collective, because something about you and this level of growth that you have in your life is resonating with other people who have healed from similar traumas, similar pain, similar dynamics, okay? And it's like you're opening up to soul contracts, soul family, soul connections that are almost like intertwined with your destiny, because you're focused on you now, because the people from the past were blocking you from working on your destiny. And now that you're able to do that, you're stepping into alignment, is what I'm hearing, okay? And you're going to be having fated arrivals, fated connections, fated opportunities, because the lessons here were learned. And because of that, love is included in this next contract, is what I'm hearing, okay? It's like you honored yourself, so the agreement for you is going to be honorable, is what I'm hearing. Wow, my voice got a little emotional there. Yeah, and people in the social sphere, they're not going to be happy about it with this Two of Swords energy. I was going to say Two of Wands. They see the potential of what's coming in for you in the undercurrents of this Two of Swords energy. They know that with this illusion in the background that they tried to place on you, okay, with this Moon energy backing up the Two of Swords, that everything's coming to fruition for you, but they're stuck in between a crossroad trying to figure out what to do next on their accord, because your harmony is untouched, is what I'm hearing, okay? You disarmed their power, collective, and you're enjoying your time without them, okay? So now it's like they're gonna reap what they sowed, is what I'm hearing, okay? And they're not comfortable with the ordeal, they're not comfortable with the dynamic, but here we are, you know what I mean? Here we are. Crazy. It's for real. Okay? And yeah, it's like, it's almost as though they're gonna be watching you find love, watching you find better connections, watching you level up, become empowered, go to a level of consciousness that they have not quite reached yet. And you know what's even crazier? They might even come back to apologize, okay? That's what I'm hearing in the energies. They might come back to apologize, but I'm hearing something about the apology isn't enough for all the, I heard betrayals of the past. That might resonate for some of you. The apology isn't enough because you know what was said and you know what was done, okay? Yeah, it's time for them to take a day off, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because your advice is Six of Pentacles. Something about what you're doing, the level of reciprocity that you're giving to yourself, to the people you care about, okay? This is going to be resonating towards your next steps forward, okay? So keep maintaining that, okay? Keep that level-headedness, is what I'm hearing. Especially this Three of Cups backing up the world. Wow. Wow, that's some strong energy. Three of Cups backing up the world. Just wow. It's as though it's like you're going to be reaching some sort of community. Okay, let me actually bring those out. You're going to be reaching some sort of community. It's like, I don't know what it is. It almost feels like you're going into some sort of social group. I don't know. Is this some sort of like, is it like a company? Is it like a new soul family, a new soul tribe? This could be something big for you, collective, but I can't quite tap into the energies, but I know something big is coming, okay? Something monolithic, like a group is inviting you into their social circle, is what I'm feeling, okay? It might even catch you off guard, is because it's catching me off guard. This energy is very interesting. It's as though you put yourself in a quiet space for a long time, but you're coming back out. It's like you're finding yourself again, collective, okay? That's beautiful. Let's see what's happening in your final outcome. Wow, that's beautiful energy. Yeah, King of Swords, you're cutting through things. And it's as though the people who are stepping into your life are also going to be doing the same with you, for you, cutting the cords to certain dynamics, okay? Allowing you to be almost like aware of the situations, aware of what's serving you, what isn't serving you. Because, you know, the King of Swords, it's rational, it's logical, it's truthful. This group, this social circle that you're going into, this new relationship that you're going into, this new family dynamic, it's rational, it's logical, it has intelligent power about it that kind of just exuberates this King of Pentacles energy and Queen of Cups energy. Beautiful energy, okay? It's like it's grounded in not only the emotions with the cup energy, but it's also earthly, okay? With the stability, the body, the physical, okay? With the resources that is bringing forth, okay? So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Keep doing your thing, collective, as you step into these beautiful social circles. And if this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below, and I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.